Hey there, in this video we're going to look at linear equations with infinitely many solutions or infinite solutions. And infinitely many solutions will come about when we have a linear equation in this ax plus b equals 0 format where a is 0 and b is 0. So if a and b are both 0, then that is going to leave us with one single equation, 0x plus 0 equals 0. No possible other ways of writing that. So if we have that, that is going to be infinitely many solutions or infinite solutions. Both can be written for your answer, either one. These specific constant values create a situation where it is always true because 0 times x, and you're going to see that written in this table down here, 0 times x is just 0. And then if we know that b is 0, then we have 0 plus 0, which comes out to be 0. And we're left with 0 equals 0, which is always true. And if that is always true, then that tells us that we have infinitely many solutions, because no matter what x value we put into that equation back up here, no matter what x value we put right here, it will come out to be a true statement. 0 times 7, 0 times -4, 0 times 172. Whatever we put in for x, 0 times that number is going to be 0. Add 0 to it, you're going to get 0, and 0 equals 0 is true. So it's really the opposite of that no solution that we saw, where we had something that wasn't true that indicated no solutions. Here we end up with a true statement with infinitely many solutions. So linear equations with infinitely many solutions will always be a straight horizontal line, just like with no solutions. However, it is going to be graphed on top of the x-axis. So we see here, it comes out to be the line that is literally the x-axis, which means that it doesn't just have one spot that it crosses the x-axis. Like if we have a sloped line here, it crosses in one spot. But in this case, because it is the x-axis, it crosses the x-axis at literally every single point possible on this x-axis. And I can't even graph them all because there are an infinite number of points on that x-axis. But if that is the case, then we have infinitely many solutions or infinite solutions. So anytime we have that straight horizontal line that is the x-axis as our graph, that is going to indicate infinitely many solutions. So again, this is similar to the no solutions because the line is horizontal, but it does not intersect the x-axis on every single point when we looked at the no solution case. The no solution case was a horizontal line that did not cross the x-axis anywhere, and so that's why it was no solution. Whereas here it crosses everywhere, so that's why it's infinite solutions. So in summary, linear equations with that format where we have ax plus b equals 0, with a is 0 and b is 0, that's going to be 0x plus 0 equals 0. That is always going to come out to be infinitely many solutions or infinite solutions. And graphically, if I were to graph that, that will always come out to be the x-axis, which means that that is a solution of infinitely many solutions because that graph, that line, that horizontal line crosses the x-axis literally everywhere. So you can't even count how many places it crosses because it crosses everywhere, which is infinitely many solutions.